8:45 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, December 12th, 2017. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, December 12th, 2017. Good morning to you all on this lovely Tuesday morning, December 12th, 2017. It's 8:44 in the morning time. It's 8:45 in our top story of the Peter Channel Morning News at 15 minutes to 9 is Alabama, where voters head to the polls and contentious Senate race in that state between Doug Jones, the Democrat, and Roy Moore, the Republican. Ed Lee, San Francisco mayor, is dead at the age of 65. Terrorist suspect wears homemade bomb as he rode the subway from Brooklyn to Port Authority bus terminal. Francis Macron takes lead in climate change battle with the U.S. absent. Trump dismissed the accusation of sexual misconduct as fake news. NFL Network suspends Marshall Falk, Ike Taylor, and Dave Evans over sexual harassment allegations. Kim Jong-un's brutal regime in North Korea is worse than the Nazi concentration camps, human rights leader said. Russia will keep bases in Syria to strike at terrorists, according to the Kremlin. Rabbi Arad Liam Shatman, Israeli ultra-Orthodox leader, dies at 104. Senator says 2016 victory after allegation against Trump. Merriman Webster names feminism as word of the year. In Seoul, South Korea, top North Korean diplomat has reportedly said a dialogue between Pyongyang and Washington is possible given the right condition. New York. The North Korean defectors experienced alienation in South Korea because of the sharp contrast between the two societies, and prison camp survivors said. Seoul, South Korea. North Korea said has become a matchless nuclear weapon state headed for the victory over the United States at a military arms conference at midday. Additional taxes could soon be imposed on meat products in an effort to combat climate change and obesity, according to research published on Monday. Six major wildfires continue to destroy thousands of acres across Southern California, and the cost of fighting them is running into tens of millions. American Express announced Monday will no longer have a signature requirement for a purchase made when its card beginning in April 2018. The Trump administration has not approved any debt cancellation request for students who receive federal loans to pay for the failed for-profit colleges. Foxbury, Norfolk doctors named best in the state. Shopping mall owner Westfield sells itself for $15.7 billion. UK leader says there's new options to the Brexit talks. And US regulator halts Munchie digital token scale. Look at that stocks now. Up 56.87 points at 23,386.03. The SP 500 up 8.49 points at 26.59.99. And Nasdaq up 35 at 6875.08. Trump vows Americans will return to the moon. The question is, how? SpaceX will restore upgraded launch pad to service with Wednesday cargo flight. Pacific Baby Island is natural lab to the study Mars. Is man flu real? Medical science delivers comfort to helpless males, snufflers. Molecule supports children's system fight against Huntington's disease. And breast research after cancer list common to cash-strapped hospitals. Peter Channel News time is 8:48 on this Tuesday morning, and it's time now for a sports report. The New England Patriots. Dover Sherburne. I'm gonna be covering one against Norton. Okay, take a look at sports on this Tuesday morning. The New England Patriots lose to the Miami Dolphins down in Miami 27-20 as they are searching of answers of headed into Pittsburgh Sunday. Dolls Pelicans display toughness, offensive potential, and world loss to Rockets. Jan Carl Stanton said, Dirk Jeter, what's the subtract not to add the Marlins? And Eagles will contend without Carson Wentz. Peter Challenger's time is 8:49 on this Tuesday morning, and it is time now for Traffic and Transit Report. Beep beep! Let's study off on the MBTA with the Green Line and E-Branch Minister Border eastbound delays. On the commuter rail, Franklin train 708, 758 from Forge Park without stop at Regulars Back Bay today. Passengers at the board at Dedham and Anaconda taking by train 742 at 6:05, 9:05 a.m. from South Station to Back Bay and Ruggles. And from William Falb of Dover Sherburne. Dover Sherburne hockey is 1-0 and it was a big win over Westwood last night. Alright, Howies and also tonight it's the Norton Lancers boys basketball home opener tonight against the Hockley Hills at 6:30 p.m. at Larry Lewak Gym. Go Lancers! Okay, looking at the highways and byways of New England. 95 on the southbound side. It's open protected downtown Providence. 146 on the southbound side. It is slow around Route 95 in downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side. It's off Route 37 in Work all the way to downtown Providence. 295 on the northbound side. It is slow from Work all the way out to Route 14 in Crescent. 295 on the southbound side. It is slow from Route 6 to Route 14 in Johnson. 146 on the southbound side. It is slow from Route 146A to Route 99 and the Woonsocket stretch and the Woonsocket to North Smithfield stretch. Jamestown, Manhope, and Newport bridges are all looking good. Route 195 on the westbound side. It is slow for about a 40-cent stretch out of the Cape. It's looking good. Route 146 out of the north, 140 on the northbound side. It is slow just about Route 24 out in Taunton. 24 on the northbound side, a little slow after Route 140 in Taunton. 95 on the southbound side, it's slow from 152 in North Federal down to 295. 95 on the northbound side, it is slow from Boston Street and Norway Route 128 in Canton. 24 on the northbound side, it is slow down around Route 128 out of Canton. 120 on the northbound side, around the Braintree split, that's a little slow. 3 on the northbound side, a little slow. The Braintree switch headed towards the Southwest Expressway. Southwest Expressway at the northbound side, it's over Braintree split all the way out to Dorchester Southwest Expressway. Southbound side, so the Dorchester stretch. 93 on both ends, it's backed up around downtown Boston stretch. Mass Pike eastbound side, so from Natick all the way down to the Alston Barton tolls. Mass Pike on the both ends is backed up around Route 93 in Boston. Mass Pike westbound side, so from Lower Airport down to South Boston. 93 on both ends is backed up around downtown Boston stretch. 93 is southbound side, and it's so from Bedford all the way to Zankenbridge and downtown Boston. Route 1 is southbound side, it's off at 6th Revere all the way out to Route 93 out in Charlestown. 120 to the northbound side, it is off from 95 to Route 114 in Peabody stretch. 120 to the southbound side, it is off from Redwood all the way up to Route 3 in Burlington and it makes again from Lexington all the way down to Waltham. 120 to the northbound side, and it's off from Dedham all the way down to Route 20 in Waltham. 3 to the southbound side, so over Bill Ricker stretch. And right now, 34 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. '93 to southbound side, it's over Route 45 out in Lawrence. '93 to southbound side, it's over Route 213 in Bethune. In northbound side, so from 62 Clinton Highway to Route 2 in Leominster. 391 at southbound side, Little so Holyoke stretch. 91 at both ends back between 57 and 291 in Springfield. '91 southbound side is sold from 291 all the way to I-84 to Hartford, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, and it's sold from Farmington all the way to Hartford, Connecticut. 91 at the northbound side, and it's sold from Rocky Hill down to downtown Hartford, Connecticut. 84 both ends back to the Waterbury stretch. 84 westbound side, it's sold from Newtown all the way to Denbury, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway westbound side, it is sold from Trumbull all the way down to New Canaan, Connecticut. 95 at the southbound side, it is sold for the New Haven stretch. 91 at the southbound side, it is sold for the New Haven stretch. 95 at the southbound side, it is sold from Stratford all the way to Bridgeport. And 95 at the southbound side, it is sold from Fairfield all the way to Stamford, Connecticut. And up in northern New England, wow, look at that. Main turnback on not bad on both ends back between Kennebec and Augusta 285. It's slow on both ends from Portland and Gardner, Maine. Fabulous Spur Main turnback and it's slow 95 on the not bad side. It is so for the one at Reveal stretch. And 93, it's slow on both ends from Manchester After all the way up to the Vermont border. 89, it's slow from Concord After all the way up to St. Albans. 91, both ends back between Bradford, Vermont, all the way up to Fairleigh, Vermont. And Interstate 87, it's slow from Certain Springs all the way down to the Canadian border. And it's always 15 and 55. It's slow on both ends in Southern Quebec. And highways and byways of Montreal and vicinity are slow go. Peter Challenger's time is 8:55 on this Tuesday morning, and it's time now for weather report and take a look at the radar satellite loop that shows rain showers coming out a bunch of 7 Connecticut and stretching it out to 7 portions of New York State from Kingston, New York, all the way down to the Bronx and all the way down to the northern New Jersey and eastern portions of Pennsylvania, while seeing some sleet from Windsor to Enfield, Connecticut and northeastern Connecticut and snow showers from central to western portions of Massachusetts and stretching a bunch of Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and up to upstate New York and central to western portion of New York State, down to PA, out to eastern and southern portion of Ohio, down to western Virginia, and stretching through Indiana, off to Chicago, Illinois, and western portions of Michigan and southeastern portions of Michigan, and western parts of Ontario and northeastern UP of Michigan, and snow around Green Bay, Wisconsin. All right. Currently in Norton, it is 35 degrees, and the dew point is 32 degrees. Humidity is 89%, and the barometer is 29.73 inches, and it's falling rapidly. All right, take a look at the river outside. It is overcast start to your morning, and expect it to be the mild solution to the storm, and it's going to be rain heavy at times. Okay. All right. 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Today, rain likely and possibly a thunderstorm before 2 p.m. Then a chance of rain and thunderstorms mainly between 2 and 5 p.m. Cloud sky about 47 degrees. Southeast about 6 miles. Chest patient is 70%. New wave amounts between a 10 and an inch. High amounts possible thunderstorms for tonight. Most of the skies about 22 degrees. West about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Wednesday. Putty said it's podcast about 28 about 19 degrees. And west about 9 to 16 miles an hour, gusts as high as 25 to 30 miles an hour for Thursday. Mostly sunny, podcast about 30, about 13 degrees, and west about 7 to 10 miles an hour for Friday. Mostly cloudy skies about 29, about 19 degrees at chest page 30% with a chest zone between midnight and 3 a.m. Saturday, mostly sunny, podcast about 33, about 20 degrees, and Sunday, Putty started the most skies about 39, about 27 degrees, chest page 30%, and for Monday, Putty says sky about 39 degrees, and that's gonna be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, December 12th, 2017 at PUJ. Wish you have a good morning, good positive day. Hope you have a good day. And I'll see you at noontime for a noontime report. Hope you have a good morning.